Are the Golden State Warriors on the brink of a monumental trade that could shift the balance of power in the West? With a struggling season behind them and playoff hopes hanging by a thread, whispers of a game-changing acquisition are heating up. Could it be that a superstar is on the move to the Bay Area? Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what's unfolding. If you're passionate about the Warriors and want to stay updated on every twist and turn, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. The Golden State Warriors are in a precarious position right now, sitting in 10th place in the Western Conference. As a fan, I can't help but feel a mix of frustration and concern. Stephen Curry is still leading the charge, but the reality is, the team looks ill-equipped for a deep playoff run in 2025. Just when we thought a potential trade for Jimmy Butler might be the lifeline we need, the Miami Heat have effectively shut that door. Pat Riley, the Heat's president, made it clear, "We are not trading Jimmy Butler." His words echo through the league, and they carry weight. But let's break this down. Riley's statement is a classic move to silence the chatter and protect his team's focus. However, we all know that in the NBA, never is just a word. The landscape can shift dramatically with the right offer. Riley is a savvy executive. He knows the value of Butler, especially when considering the Heat's future draft assets. If the Warriors want to improve, they can't ignore this situation, even if it means exploring a three-team trade. Now, I have to ask, is this really the best course of action for the Warriors? With all the talent on the roster, including young players who have yet to break out, the urgency to bring in a proven superstar like Butler is palpable. But are we willing to risk our future assets for a player who might not be available? It's a tough call, and honestly, I'm torn. How do we balance this delicate act of making a move now versus building for the future? The pressure is on, and we know that the Warriors can't rely solely on Curry to carry the load. The team needs a legitimate second option, especially with the competition in the West getting tougher by the day. It's not just about the wins and losses at this point. It's about the overall trajectory of the franchise. If we continue to flounder in the standings, will the front office feel compelled to shake things up? I mean, think about it. If the Warriors are to get back to contender status, they need to act decisively. But with Riley's comments hanging over us, it's clear that the Heat are in no rush to entertain offers for Butler. Until something changes, we're left with speculation and what-ifs. The emotional investment we all have in this team makes it even harder. We want to see our Warriors thrive, to reclaim that championship glory. Each game feels like a must-win, and every rumor about trades has us on edge. There's a palpable tension among fans. Are we witnessing the twilight of this era, or is there still hope? I want to hear from you. Do you believe that standing pat and developing our young talent is the right move? Or should the Warriors take a swing for Butler, even if it means sacrificing our future? Let's face it, the Warriors have a lot of decisions to make in the coming months, and it's going to take a collective effort from the front office, coaching staff, and players to navigate these waters. It's not just about this season. It's about setting the foundation for the years to come. The stakes have never been higher. As we dive into the latest news surrounding our beloved Golden State Warriors, there's a significant development that cannot be overlooked. Gary Payton II has been diagnosed with a mild calf strain, and this is going to have a notable impact on the team. Payton, our defensive specialist, is set to miss at least a week, which raises some serious questions about how the Warriors will adjust in his absence. This injury occurred during a fast break layup, when he landed awkwardly. And let's be honest, losing a player of Payton's caliber is not just a blow to our defense, it's a hit to our overall rhythm. He's not just a change-of-pace defender. He's crucial in setting screens for Steph Curry, allowing him to create those elusive shots. Sure, Payton hasn't been lighting it up from beyond the arc this season, only 15.6% from three, but his value goes far beyond the numbers. His ability to switch on defense and create chaos for opposing offenses is something that simply can't be replicated by just anyone. Now think about it. How does this affect our championship aspirations? The Warriors are built on a foundation of strong defensive play and quick transitions. With Payton sidelined, we might see a shift in our defensive strategies. Do we lean heavier on our veteran players to fill that gap? Or do we give some of the younger guys a chance to step up? I have to admit, I'm torn. On one hand, trusting the youth could bring some unexpected energy, but we also know that experience matters in high-stakes games. With Payton out, we can expect the likes of Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins to take on more responsibility on the defensive end. This could also mean more minutes for our bench, and while that can be a double-edged sword, it's essential for depth as the season progresses. The question is, can they rise to the occasion? In my opinion, they have the talent, but it's all about execution. And we know how critical it is to stay sharp, especially with the playoffs not too far away. As fans, we feel the weight of these decisions. We've seen how injuries can derail a season, and while we must remain optimistic, I can't help but feel a tinge of anxiety. The Warriors have the talent, but can they maintain that championship energy without one of their key defenders? I want to hear from you. Do you think this was the best decision in managing Payton's injury? I honestly am divided. Part of me wants to push our players to play through the pain, but the other part understands that long-term health is paramount. Let's not forget, the Western Conference is a battleground this year. Every game counts, and losing a player like Payton could have ripple effects on our seeding and matchups down the line. It's a critical time for the Warriors to remain focused and cohesive. We have to rally together as a fan base and support our team through this challenging period. So, what's your take on the situation? How do you see the Warriors adapting without Payton? Will we see a new strategy emerge, or will we rely on our established core to carry us through? I want to hear your expectations and even your frustrations down in the comments. Your insights matter, and it's a great way for us to engage as a community of passionate Warriors supporters. As we navigate these uncertain waters, stay connected with the channel. Hit that like button if you're feeling optimistic about our team's resilience. Share this video with fellow fans who need to join in on the conversation. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of the essential updates as we continue this journey together. Turn on that notification bell to receive all the latest news regarding our Golden State Warriors. Let's keep the spirit alive. And as always, go Warriors!